Super Nintendo all reassembled. You know. So one other thing is somebody asked me, I think a while back, is what did you use for these connectors? What I did was I took a Tomy USB or Tomy SNES to USB. I cut out the prongs off of it, and then what I did was I soldered it to the back side of this board, and then the only other modification I had to do was disconnect the ground in between here somewhere in order to separate these two, because they were interfering and none of them were working. So once you break the board in half, these become two separate circuits that work on their own. And the side effect of using this and having the USB powered is that it allows the LCD to work without, or the LED to work without any kind of modification. Anyway, so what I'm going to do now is plug this right up here. So this is my other system setup. It's a Nintendo case or something or another that I don't really care about. But what I'm going to do is, sorry, I'm doing this one-handed. Put this HDMI in, put the mini USB in. Okay, so you see it like this. Okay, the power is off right now. I think. I'm not sure if this, so I have a switch on here, so I'm guessing whether or not this switch is on or off. What I'm going to do is I'm also going to plug this in. Okay, so turn the power on. So nothing's coming on. You see it's a blank screen. I'm actually going to put this here so it's easier to put everything into. So I'm going to turn it on. There it is. So now I know it's actually powered on. Give it a second, it'll boot. There's the Raspberry Pi screen boot. And you see the LED is working. The power does work, and it does perform a graceful shutdown once the system powers up. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this controller here. Once it does start, it does take a couple seconds to start. As you can tell, my SD card is clean, no network. Emulation station starting. And here's my controller, by the way. This is an SNES controller that I need to clean up a bit, but whatever. So once it starts, sorry, I know there's a long video. There it is. Oh, it needs to wait for the DHCP. I don't actually have the Wi-Fi enabled on here, so if you do that, it's much faster to boot up. Alright, so emulation station. You see the power is still on. Again, here's the SNES controller that I'll be using. Yeah, somebody spray painted, I don't know why. So, okay, and yes, both ports do work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Nintendo. I don't know, play a game. Yoshi's Island sounds good. Oops, I pressed the wrong button. Yoshi's Island. Okay. And yes, it's one-handed, so it's not going to work very well. Yoshi's World, or Yoshi's Island, sorry. Left, right, jump. Oh, I don't have any. Yeah, so you can save states as well. It's like this plus I think this or something like that. Yep, it's saving states. See that? Saving states. Anyways, and then the other thing you can do is come out, start, and select at the same time. So that shows that works. What I'm going to now do is switch these two. Oh, start another game. Okay, well, whatever. Hold on. I just realized that won't work because only player 1 can restart. So what I did was I just backed out the system. Okay. Come out and switch the port over. So the problem with this is that because this is player 2, this will not back out of systems, but you can come out and select a game. So for example, let's say like I can launch a game from here. So start and select doesn't work if you're plugged into port 2, but the selection does work for the video games itself. So now, Excuse me, my kid has given me some cough, but anyways, it does work. What I'm going to do is I'm going to shut it down now. And during the shutdown, all you do is you turn off the power. Everything turns off. You look at the LED light. You see the LED light?